Hello everyone. Now today's tutorial is going to be showing you how to fix the Xbox 360, the disk drive. Now I've seen a lot of videos on YouTube where they show you how to fix the open tray error. I've seen a couple of videos regarding the magnet, where basically the magnet that's inside up the top here, which is what holds the disk in place so it doesn't fly out once it's spun up. Basically they're too thick, which is the conclusion I've come to, and because they're too thick the magnet is a lot stronger, which is what's causing the disk not to open. So I'll show you what I mean. If I turn this on and just wait for it to boot up for a couple of seconds. Apologies for the shaky of the camera. I'm trying to use my phone camera to video this part, so apologies for the shaking. Okay, so I'm going to try and eject the disc and you'll see what happens. You can hear it click to where it tries to open. You can see the light flashing just here, and then you should hear that click again as if it's closed itself. Now when it's connected up to the TV, I'll just show you if I can see if I can do this. Sorry about this, guys. Now you'll see on my screen it comes up, so the Xbox works. There's nothing wrong with it powering up. You can see that we get in there and it says open tray. So if I try and open it, I mean that isn't the error that I'm receiving, that's just saying open tray because of you've just turned it on. So if you want to put a disc in, if there's no disc in there, it will show up as open tray. It's only once you've opened it and then closed it and it comes up open tray, that's when you know you've got the open tray error. So I'm going to try and eject it again. And you see it says opening. Show that the Xbox isn't open. It still says opening, and it says closing, reading, and then it's called open tray. So basically it's not opening at all. So what I decided to do was, as I had a couple of Xbox DVD drives sat about. Now bearing in mind this is a 2009 model, the rest of the drives I had were 2005 up to 2007, so I couldn't change any of the components due to them being different drives. And as I say, this one is a Philips light on, and the rest of them were, I believe, Hitachi and a couple of others, but as I said, none of them matched. So the solution I come up with, or before I tell you the solution, this is, if I can try and get it in focus, this is the magnet that's actually sat inside. I don't know how well I'm going to be able to pick this up, so bear with me a minute. Sorry about this, guys, I'm just trying to get it in focus for you. That's how thick the magnet is that's inside of it, and as I said, I think that is the cause of how thick the magnet is. Sometimes the magnet can just slip out, but I believe it's how thick it is which is causing the problem of the magnet being too strong. So what I done was I swapped it out for this one. Oh, without dropping it. I swapped it out for this one. Now this one is, although they may look the same, this one is definitely a lot thinner. I took this out of a light-on drive. No, sorry, not a light-on, a HL Hitachi drive. Now this isn't at the top, up here, like this one is. This one is actually sat where the disc sits. So as you can see, it's definitely looks, if I can try and get it right on the camera, you can actually see that it is different to the first one. I'll put them both side by side without them touching. And the downfall with magnets, they want to pull themselves together. Now, I don't know if you can actually see, and my camera isn't going to focus up very well, but you can just see the one on the right is just a little bit higher, meaning it's obviously a bit thicker. Again, this one is the one that's inside. This one is the one I've just got from another disk drive. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to stop the video here. I'm going to swap over the magnets again, as I know this works because I've already done it, and this is for a customer of mine. So I'm going to swap the magnets back over, power it back up, and then I'll show you it working. Okay, see you in a minute, guys. Okay guys, I'm back. I've swapped the magnet over, I've plugged the Xbox back in, and now I'm just going to fire it back up. Oh. I'll show you on the screen, it's firing up. Again, it should all still work. So it says open tray again. As I said, if you use an Xbox, that is what should come up if you've got no disk in the drive. So now what I'm going to do is try and eject the disk, and you should see that it won't flash here at the green light, and it should, well, it will flash to say that it's opening, but it won't try and open and then close itself. This should actually open the disk tray. I can put a disk in, it will load up, and then I can eject the disk and put it in again, and so on. So I'll just push the button to eject. Oh, I can get the thing right on the button. There we go. And now the tray actually opens. So if I do that again, close it up, you can hear it try and fire up, but there's no disk in there, so it won't do anything. So I'm going to open it again. You can see that the tray now opens and closes, no problem. I'm going to put a disc in, which is Halo 3. It's a legit Xbox 360 game, so it's not a copied game. Just so that my video doesn't show that I'm doing piracy. So I'm going to close that back up. And now, if we look on the screen, it says reading. You may hear in a minute that it'll fire up quick. There we go. There we go, play game. Let's wait a couple of seconds. And Halo 3. So now again, while that's actually playing the game, I'm going to show you again that if I push the eject button, it will pop straight out with no problem. Like so. So that's my conclusion on the fix for the magnet inside the DVD drive. Feel free to use other people's options in how to fix it, but this is my best method, and you're putting it back the way it originally was. You're just using a thinner magnet. Again, if you need a magnet, try and look for the old type DVD drives, and on the top of the actual drive, I'll try and see if I can show you on this one. Let me just unplug this. I don't really want to be doing it while it's on. I'm going to take the top of this case off because I've got it all loose, just while I was showing you guys. Okay, so you can see if I peel this back, that's where the magnet is, in that bit, and it's just under here, under the silver bit, and then that bit there is the bit that sits in the disc, and you've got the little pin in the middle. So I'll put that over there. So as you can see, this is where the disc sits, in here. That little pin I just showed you, the little black part, that sits in this hole here, and then that's what holds the disc in place. As you can see, I've got no magnet on here. This is just flat. And on the old drives, which is what I was saying just now, on this part here, it will have another black bit sitting right round this, and then you'll have a magnet sitting just in the black bit. So it'll be just above this part, but that's in some of the older drives. And what I recommend is, if you don't need the drive, or if you know how to get it out without breaking it, is just pop this little magnet out from here on the older ones, get it out from there and swap it over with the one in the lid, and I guarantee, or it should, fix your problem. Right, I hope that helps, guys, and I'll be doing another tutorial soon. Okay, if you have any questions, let me know. Cheers, guys. Hello guys, just quickly, just wanted to show you it all back together. I've kept it with the same magnet that I told you to put in. As I say, it's all back together, so I'm going to turn it off, and also I'm going to plug in the hard drive. Ooh. Like so. So it's all back together as it should be. Now I'm going to boot it up. You can see that I don't get any red rings, it's all good. It's on the screen. Apologies again for the shaking. I'm actually holding my phone. It will boot up in a minute. There we go. Got open tray again. There's no disc in there. So I'm just going to show you, if I push the button, it opens perfectly fine. Put a disc in. So I'm just showing you this again once it's been put back together, because I know sometimes people can make a fix on certain parts, put it back together, and then it won't work. Again, I've not done anything else apart from change the magnet and then put everything back as it was. I'm going to close that back up. You should hear it fire up. There we go, it's firing up. As you can see, it says play game, and it still works. Takes a little while just to load back in, but I think that's to do with the hard drive, but I'm not going to do anything with that, as it's say a customer's computer, so they've obviously got their game saves on there. Once it actually loads up, you should see Halo 3, there we go. So it's all working again. So again, I can push this and it should fire it out, just like so. Take the disc out, close it back up. Oh, buttons are a little bit funny on these, but close it back up, and that's it. So I hope this helps you guys, and please leave me some comments and feedback if this does help you, if you decide to use this tutorial or follow it along. It should work for most of the part. If it doesn't, obviously let me know. I've just used this as a trial on this one computer that I've had. So if I ever get another computer again, I'm going to try the same thing. And if that don't work out, obviously I'll comment on this video and let you know. But there we go, guys. I hope this is good for you, and I hope it's 100% fixed for you. So good luck and good gaming.